World record of the men's mile, 3:49.78, set by Eamon Coughlin of Ireland. The American record, 3:51.80 by Steve Scott. And here's the way they will line up for the men's mile. Joe Falcon of Arkansas, Roland Pauwells from Iowa State University in 2. William Mullaney will be in lane 3. Peter Rono, the Olympic 1500 champ from Mount St. Mary's College, in lane 4. Paul Vandegrift from William and Mary in 5. Jeff Canada from the University of Texas at Austin in 6. Brad Schlapak, the IC4A champ, in 7. John Trautman, the Big East champion from Georgetown, in 8. Frank Conway, who has run a 3:56 mile this year, from Providence College, in lane 9. And Robert Whalen, the SEC runner-up, will be in lane 10. And the man everybody is going to be watching is this man, Joe Falcon, who will run later this evening in the 3,000, an attempt for a double victory. And we asked him if he can win his 3rd straight.
Well, you know, I really didn't even know about that until the other day. A reporter had called and told me that. And it's something that it's an honor if I do it, because, like you said, when you can be the first person to do something, that kind of has a little mystique to it. But the way I look at it is you have to take the mile first and foremost and treat it as a race. If you go in thinking you got to try to run as conservative as you can in the mile and save yourself for the 3,000, you're not going to run well. So I'll give everything I can in the mile and then go from there. You know, I have a little bit of a rest between the 3,000, so it won't be too difficult, though, to come back in the 3. I know from an emotional standpoint I'll be looking forward to it.
Well, that man ran 4:10 in high school. The talent continues to rise to the top. We have 4 runners here. There you see the Arkansas Razorback that he has on his right bicep. Conway, Trautman, Vandegrift, and Rono all ran the mile faster than 4:05 in high school. There you see Peter Rono, who shocked everybody. I had the good fortune to be over there at the Olympics, and I couldn't believe he held everybody in the world off as he led for the last 300 meters of the race, ran 52 point for his last 400 meters, and won the Olympic gold medal. Now at college as an economics major at Mount St. Mary's. He was there as a sophomore last year. He took time off from the Olympics, and he was over with all the other Kenyans that starred, and they toured all of the high schools over there, and he really just started training. And there you see from Providence College, that's William Mullaney right there, number 54. 55, correction, I'm corrected there. That is Frank Conway that you're seeing right there.
Frank Conway, one of the long stream of great Irish milers who have made their way to Providence College. Everybody thinks of Villanova when they think of great middle distance runners from Ireland, but a great number of them have also gone to Providence. There you see Joe Falcon. He's got the Olympic gold medalist in his race. He is not a front runner. He's got to conserve his energy. He says he's going to lay back, and he's not hiding anything.
Let's let our viewers know that Rono came back and just started training. He took 3 months off in Kenya, and he only started training in early January. And there he is. He has not really run well. He's been getting defeated. It's frankly probably pretty humiliating, and I think it says something for this guy as to how well he's handled the whole thing. I spoke with him yesterday, and he said, you know, I'm okay. I know I'll be ready in the summer, but it's difficult right now. Joe did not have a good Olympic trials, and he said, I focused from August until February without racing. I've done a lot of background work. He said, I'm very, very strong. I think if the pace dawdles at all, he will push it. If it doesn't dawdle, he'll still take the lead with a quarter to go. There's very fine milers. Most everybody in the field has run 4:03 or faster indoors this year.
And they're off. Falcon moving quickly to the front. He said he was going to lay back, making a liar out of me right at the start. Joe Falcon takes the lead, probably to get away from a little of the pushing and shoving, and the elbows likely to be thrown in a big pack of very talented people like this. There you see Peter Rono moving up on the inside, just next to Roland Pauwells from Iowa State University with the red headband on. Frank Conway moving up quickly, number 54 with the dark shorts and the dark shoes on the outside, and it looks like he will challenge for the lead as they reach the first 200 at 31.4 seconds.
Well, it's a guy from a show-me state, and that's what he's saying to the other 9 entrants in the race, and of course that's Falcon up front, and he's got a guy who can run a strong race from in front, from behind, on his shoulder, Frank Conway. Pauwells in 3rd place is from Belgium. They have kind of a Belgian underground that goes to Iowa State. They've had several good runners before him.
And now Frank Conway takes the lead by a couple of strides over Joe Falcon. Pauwells runs 3rd, Peter Rono in 4th, and I think that is Trautman running in 5th position.
Now, Trautman's actually back a little further. That's Rono right there in 4th, however.
Brad Schlapak in 5th from Northeastern.
Schlapak has excellent speed if the pace dawdles. He was an old 600-yarder at Fitchburg High School.
Rono beginning to move up. If he's not sure of his condition, I suspect he's probably got to get close to the leader and stay there for as long as he can.
I don't think anybody gets away way here, but I do think the guy in front's capable of running 3:56, and Falcon better not let him get too far in front. He's got to stay up near him.
There you see number 40, Joe Falcon. The Arkansas men, seeking their 6th straight men's NCAA championship, need to get a lot of points out of him, and now he lets the leaders, Frank Conway and Peter Rono, open again.
Unofficially, 61 seconds by the 400. They're coming by. They've got about 100 yards to go before they reach the 880, and it's Rono comfortably sitting on his shoulder. Rono's not been able to hold this pace for a whole race all indoor season. Falcon has lost about 15 yards. Pauwells right now is running in 5th. The time unofficially, 1 minute 59 and 65/100ths of a second. He has got the accelerator down, and he is trying to break everybody.
Frank Conway from Providence College is your leader. He has run 3:56, so there's no shortage of finishing speed there. Good look from down low. The pack's still pretty tight. The entire field is within half a turn of the leader. Conway, your leader. Rono moving up to his right shoulder now to challenge. Behind them, Joe Falcon trying to move up. Rono assumes the lead, 2:28.9 with 3 laps to go.
They just keep getting faster and faster. I can't believe Rono is taking the lead. Let's see if he's trying to slow the pace down. I'll tell you, the guy's not even close to being able to run this well all indoor season. He's lost races in 4:03, 4:04, and he did not run well in his heat. He barely got into the finals here. And now let's see if he just slows things down. He hasn't really slowed it down perceptibly, although the field is beginning to close on him a bit here.
Out the back of your screen, look for the blue and white of Kentucky. That is Robert Whalen, who put on a tremendous rush in his heat as well. Rono continues to lead. Conway there, and now Joe Falcon moves up behind Conway in 3rd.
Sub 4-minute mile pace, 2:59.4 by the 3/4 of a mile, and it's Rono still coming. Here comes Robert Whalen, who ran well in his heat. A big guy from Kentucky is now in 2nd place. Look at this field. What a great last lap we're going to have.
You have
6 runners.
Exactly, 6 runners. Peter Rono leads. Here comes Whalen. Falcon knows he has to move now. He moves out to lane 2 and sprints into the lead. 1 lap to go, 3:29 with a 200 yet to run. Joe Falcon from Arkansas is your leader. Bob Whalen from Kentucky running the race of his career in 2nd place. Here comes Peter Rono, the Olympic 1500-meter champion, moving up to challenge Whalen as they have 1 more turn to run. A quick look back from Falcon. Another look back. Remember, he wants to finish this race as slowly as possible while still picking up winner's points and the championship. Rono closes quickly, but Joe Falcon knows he hasn't made. 3:58.07 unofficially.
Whalen was 3rd. Rono was 2nd. Conway finished 4th. And the first 3 definitely under 4 minutes, possibly all 4 were under 4 minutes for the mile.
You saw Peter Rono give a little squeeze there to Joe Falcon. I think he was a very grateful 2nd place runner.
Boy, talk about controlling it. There's the man in 1st place as he was forcing the pace. Here comes Falcon to try and blow by him. Whalen feels his presence start to move up in the outside, and he tries to accelerate, but he can't hold off Falcon's great burst. Now he cuts for the pole, and he goes on to run a 29-second last 220 yards. There you see him look over his shoulder. He knows he's got it won right here. The question is, can I ease back, keep control of the race? And he'll slow down more and more as he gets closer to the finish line, as Rono slides up there into 2nd place temporarily. Peter Rono from grade 1 through grade 7 walked or jogged 12 miles each day to grammar school. Talk about building your aerobic system. And there's Joe Falcon, who didn't have to do that, but he still ran 4:10 in high school.
A long night's work ahead of this man, Joe Falcon, hoping to win a mile 3,000-meter double. Half of that work has now been successfully accomplished. 3:58.07 for Falcon. Rono 2nd for St. Mary's. And in 3rd place, Robert Whalen from Kentucky. A great race out of the Southeastern Conference, excuse me.
He will have no more than 45 minutes rest until he gets to the 3,000 meters. Awfully short to double at NCAA level.
If you were with us a year ago at Oklahoma City, you know that if anybody can do it, it is Joe Falcon. We'll be back in a moment.